What is going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadskii, back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. Like, I can't actually believe what news we got given today. Okay, so you guys saw that we had the live stream a couple days ago, literally like a couple days ago now, with the Ichiro Oda stuff. And if you guys were watching that video, you guys might have seen that in that video I was hoping that we're going to announce something towards the New Year's Sugo Fest for the One Piece Treasure Cruise Japan. We now know exactly what is going to be arriving for the New Year's Sugo Fest, and I could not be happier as to what has been revealed. Now, just before we get into this, this is a massive spoiler warning to anyone who is watching the One Piece anime right now. If you guys are manga readers, you guys are fine, you guys know exactly what this is all going to be. However, just a forewarning, if you guys are anime only, you could be spoiled as to what is going to be happening very, very soon in the One Piece anime. So you have been warned. Let's get into this. Okay, so there is a brand new Dual Legend Sugo Fest arriving on One Piece Treasure Cruise Japan, New Year's. I believe it will start on the 28th, according to the V-Jump scan. And we're about to head over to it. Boom! There we go right there. A brand new 6-star Luffy, Snake Man, and a brand new V2 Katakuri. Bro, I have been hoping so much that we were going to be getting a brand new Katakuri, or a 6+ Katakuri, or an evolution to Gear 4 that would be Snake Man. Now, when this first came out, everyone pretty much thought it was going to be a 6+ Luffy and a 6+ Katakuri, like a double 6+. Maybe there's an island that you can farm for skulls, and that would be it. However, there are just brand new legends that are coming out. Now, I would expect this to come with a batch, with some characters that would help these characters out, but we're not too sure at this current point in time. We only just know of the fact that these two new characters are going to be new legends in a double Sugo Fest release on the 28th of December, I believe is when it is going to begin. It says down there the 28th, that's the 28th day, the 12th month. So that is when I assume all of this will be occurring. So there should be a massive data download very soon on Japan. I know they're about to get a brand new version 0.9.0 update, which will introduce a brand new support system, and this actual post goes into about the detailing of some new events that are going to be pertaining to these characters. So here we have the Gear 4 Luffy Snake Man artwork looking amazing, and we have the brand new Katakuri, the man that I'm the most hyped for this character. But when you really look at the artwork, I feel like Katakuri's artwork is a little lacking. I feel like Katakuri's artwork definitely looks like a 6+, but when we look along this post, it doesn't mention anything of a super evolution, and also there are some translations here on Reddit we'll go through in a little bit that actually state that these characters are just brand new characters that are going to be arriving on a Sugo Fest. Either way, I'm really happy that Katakuri is getting some more love, probably one of my favorite characters in the entire series. Absolutely love Katakuri, so I'm really hyped to see what these characters are going to be, and we'll talk about that in a little bit as to what I think they're going to be. But anyways, let's move on with the rest of this post. You can see down below here there's this new Sanji character. This was actually revealed yesterday in a news post on One Piece Treasure Cruise Japan pertaining to their new version update. So they are going from, I believe it's like 8.2 or 8.3 all the way up to version 9, and version 9 will introduce a new support system. So the way that the support system works, I'll actually get a picture up for you guys. So this is the brand new support system that is coming in version 9 for One Piece Treasure Cruise Japan. You can see here on the crew menu, there is a support icon, and you can attach a character to another character, and when you do that, that character, so in this instance, this Sanji, this Brook, Zoro, and Chopper, will gain an additional effect from the supporter character that gets attached to them. Now, each character has a different effect that will differ depending on what character they attach themselves to. We're not really too sure on the extent of the abilities that you get for using these support little items here, and you can see that there is a new functionality of being the support level, I guess it's called, and you use duplicates of the same character or these special items to level up the support level of a character. And the higher the support level, I would imagine, would be the better the effect that you get from the support. And it mentions that in this post here that the support functionality will be very useful in the upcoming Blitz Battle style event with Gear 4 Luffy and Katakuri. So you can see here on the bottom screen, you've got 50% on each side. So yeah, it's going to be very, very similar to the Aokiji V2 and the Akainu V2 event. If you guys remember, the debuting Sugo Fest with that was for the upcoming Blitz battle, where you would choose a side. You'd either choose the Luffy side or you'd choose the Katakuri side, and you would basically go at it, and the team that had the most points on either side would be declared the winner, and if you had the more runs or the more points on the winning side, you'd get an additional Sugo Fest exclusive rare recruit, and that's exactly what's happening here. So we are getting basically like a rehash of the V2 Admiral release, but with Snake Man and Katakuri. Like, this event is so freaking cool, man. I cannot wait until Global gets this type of event. I would assume this type of event would arrive on Global maybe somewhere to maybe like June, maybe a little bit earlier next year. So this is going to be a long time before this arrives on Global, because I definitely think the Global's anniversary at this point is going to be Big Mom and Brook. And that is most definitely going to be like a double Legend Raid Sugo Fest, maybe a triple Raid Sugo Fest exclusive. And I would expect this event to be coming sometime within halfway through next year. So look out for that. I am super, super excited to see what these units do. And once we get like full details about these units, I'll be definitely reporting this to you guys, so you guys know exactly what these characters do. So let's jump over to the Reddit post real quick and talk about what the event has to offer. So we can see Katakuri V2 and Luffy Gear 4 Snake Man will appear in a Sugo. Special event, Luffy versus Katakuri, like the Akainu and Aokiji event. There will be 3 rounds. Now, I'm not really too sure what it means by 3 rounds. I'm not really too certain. Maybe it would be similar to the World Clash, where what would happen is maybe for the first 24 hours or the first 48 hours you just farm, and then there'll be like a break day, and then there'll be more farming, and then a break day, and then maybe it'll end off on round 3, where it ends off with another 24 to 48 hours event of farming. It could be very similar to the World Clash, and I really like the style that they did with the World Clash, because it gave people enough time to farm, but, you know, it also gave people enough time to, like, just hold on and just take a little bit of a break from farming, because, you know, farming very consistently for that long period of time is quite draining, you know. So it is quite good that they went ahead and gave us break days, and I do think that it mentions 3 rounds here, that could potentially mean that, you know, this could be having break days in between, but we're not really too certain at the moment. There'll probably be a post uploaded to One Piece Treasure Cruise Japan within the next couple days, I'm sure, just to, you know, give everyone a heads up as to what this event is. There's most likely going to be an official website for it, probably lots of free legends going to be given out, so it's going to be a really cool event. Now, you can see the special site opens on the 28th of December. I assume the Sugo Fest would be arriving around about that same period. I do believe that the V2 Doflamingo Sugo Fest for the New Year's last year did also, you know, the actual Sugo Fest started right before New Year's begun. So I would expect the Sugo Fest to be arriving very, very close to that actual time period on the 28th of December. So the 28th of December in Japan time will be on a Friday. I think that's a pretty good time to actually have the Sugo Fest, and then maybe do like a part 1 for the first couple days, and then move on to a part 2, maybe a part 3 of the event. But either way, this is pretty insane. Moving on from that, it says the support system. So the support system will be useful in the Luffy versus Katakuri event. So once again, going on to version 9, talking about the brand new support system here, this will be a useful system for the upcoming fight with Luffy and Katakuri. So I would assume that this specific Sugo Fest will come with a batch, and these characters, you know, they might be useful for Katakuri's team, and they might be useful for Luffy's team, and most likely that those characters will have really good support, specific abilities that you can attach to other units to get really cool abilities that would help you, you know, beat the fight a little bit easier. That's what I'm expecting to happen here, but we don't have any full confirmation as to what these units are going to be doing here. It also mentions the login Sanji. So yeah, as I said, that new Sanji character that is at the bottom of the V-Jump here, what will happen is that if you log in for 6 consecutive days, you'll basically get a Sanji every single day. So you get 1 copy of Sanji, and you get 5 additional ones. So you feed those 5 additional ones into the original Sanji, and then he'll max out his support ability, basically. And that's the way that they want you to do it. So I think this Sanji will be quite useful for the upcoming Blitz battle, or the Luffy versus Katakuri event. So once again, we'll have to wait and see what that event will actually do. But a lot of people are wondering, you know, what these characters are going to be doing. I think, now I don't really know anything specifically, or I don't really have any ideas at this current point as to what these characters will do. I really hope that they are not color captains, because I'm kind of sick of that meta. I really want us to either go to more class-based stuff, because I feel like teams can be a little bit more flexible, and you can have some really cool fun in building class-based teams. So I hope that they do either you know, relate to classes, or them being rainbow, or have some really crazy restriction. But really, as long as they're really fun to build teams with, and they're very powerful, as we saw the latest legend to release on Japan was Legend Carrot. She is extremely powerful, and if these characters are not on that level at the very least, then I'm going to be pretty disappointed. Now, I am hoping, and I do think that with Snake Man and Katakuri, they are going to make them very, very powerful. And I think if they want a lot of people to pull here, I do think that they will be very powerful. As we know, the latest Legend Gear 4, he's an insanely powerful unit, as we all know. And I do think this Snake Man is going to be just as good as him, if not better. And I really would hope that Katakuri is in that same threshold as that. You know, I really wish that this was a 6+, but I am also very excited for a brand new Katakuri Legend, and as I mentioned, once we get the full details of these characters, I'll definitely make sure to make an additional video letting you guys know about these characters, because I am just so goddamn hyped. Dude, I was out all day today, and when I saw this, I nearly fell off my chair. Like, this blew me away. Was not expecting to see Luffy and Katakuri this soon. Like, this has not even been revealed in the anime yet. I would expect this to be coming out within the next 2 to 3 episodes at the very least. And for this to come out now is insane. And it's crazy because it is a spoiler. It's a massive spoiler. Luffy's new Gear 4 form, and they're just gonna show it in the common V-Jump. That's pretty crazy. But I'm excited for it. They've definitely got a lot of people talking in the community right now. Which side will you guys be on? Are you guys going to be on the Luffy Gear 4 side, or are you going to be on my boy, Mr. Slam Jam Katakuri side? Because I already know I'm going to be on Katakuri's side, and I really hope that Katakuri is a very good legend. Anyways, that's going to end this video, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. And if you guys did enjoy it, make sure to leave a like. And if you want to stay up to date with all the content I post, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. But other than that, guys, I'll see you guys within the next video.